We've taken thousands of you on outrigger trips and Black Pearl cruises over the years. These are magical trips that we'll never forget. My wife, Deanie, and I cherish these memories. But for those of you who have not yet been to Tahiti, I'd like to take you there for a few moments right now. But don't worry, this trip is short. No matter where you live, it's far from Tahiti, because Tahiti is far from everything. I think that one of the reasons it's so unique is because it's so remote. French Polynesia is made up of 130 islands that sit way out in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean. These are just pinpoints of land sprinkled across 5 archipelagos, surrounded by over 60 million square miles of open ocean. You can't get much more remote than this. Many of these islands are encircled by natural coral reefs, and these reefs break the waves offshore into perfect pipelines. And they attract surfers from around the world who seek the ultimate ride. Now, our film crew recently shot this footage near Papeete, Tahiti, to give you a sense of the place. The local surfers told them that the waves on this day were small, just 2 meters. But they said the waves just down the shore a little bit at the notorious Topo can get up to 10 times as high, 20 meters. That's as tall as our corporate headquarters in Provo. The reefs that create these giant waves also protect the island shorelines, creating the most tranquil lagoons you can imagine. Here the water is shallow and warm and full of amazing sea life. One of my favorite things to do is snorkeling. I've seen pods of dolphins and fish in the most vivid colors. I've swum the reefs with reef sharks on the Motus just off of Moorea, and stingrays have affectionately rubbed my legs as they glided by. It always feels to me like I'm swimming in some kind of a fantastic aquarium built just for me. Now moving out of the water and towards the interior, you're met with a stunning variety of terrain in these islands. Look up past sheer cliffs to dramatic peaks that rise thousands of meters above the sea and are completely enveloped in dense green vegetation. It's easy to see why Tahiti and her islands, including Bora Bora, are considered to be amongst the most beautiful and wondrous places in the world. An Eden here on Earth, a postcard picture in every direction you look. And at the end of the day, the intense sun near the equator combines with a horizon that seems infinite to paint a sky that's the most spectacular sunsets you'll ever witness. But not every day in Tahiti is sunny. In fact, Tahiti averages 70 inches of rain each year. People on holiday may not appreciate the rain, but locals and the plants love it. This balance of sun and rain, combined with fertile soil, enable plants here to thrive. The foliage on these islands grows to prehistoric proportions. In the jungle, tangled vines the size of tree trunks are woven together like weeds. The tropical paradise sustains some of the most amazing plant life on Earth, from unusual, beautiful flowers to nature's most powerful medicinal plant, our noni. The truth is, Tahiti is the perfect place to grow the perfect plant. But we get so much more from Tahiti than just fruit. I believe that our company is fused with the spirit of this place and its people. First, consider their history and how they got here. The first Tahitians arrived at these islands a couple of thousand years ago by outrigger canoe. Just imagine the skill and courage and belief it took for them to paddle halfway across an ocean in a canoe, hoping that their navigation was correct, hoping there was something out there for them, hoping to find a beautiful new life and place to call home. Well, they found it, and they populated these islands, and a very unique culture sprang up there. Today, Tahitians seem to live in harmony with their world. Many still wear flowers in their hair and behind their ears. This reflects Tahitians' close relationship with nature and illustrates how comfortably they live in their unique environment. To me, Tahitians seem content and able to live in the moment. They seem gentle and speak softly. They greet each other with love and kisses on each cheek. They seem to look out for each other and even for strangers. Tahitians constantly greet you with a hang loose. They don't just say Urana, they practically sing it. It's a pleasant thing to hear all day long. I believe that more than Noni, our company also gets this spirit of kindness and caring from Tahiti. For me, the most endearing thing about Tahiti is the children. When you visited the Morinda headquarters yesterday, you probably saw the wall of water as you came in the front door. I hope you noticed the bronze sculpture of the Tahitian kids playing in the waterfall, and the similar sculptures in the Morinda Gardens that depict a family singing. These scenes represent actual events that we experienced the first time the founders visited Tahiti together in 1996. These scenes remind us every day of the feeling that captured our hearts in Tahiti when we first started this business. This feeling is at the core of everything we do at the company. Every decision we make, every product we develop, everything. Now, I tell you all of this because I know that it's easy to feel disconnected from these islands and from the source of our noni and other bioactives. But I hope that now, from your flat in London, your office in Moscow, or your train car in Tokyo, or your home in Guangzhou, every time you consume or share one of our bioactive beverages, you think about what's inside and how it got there. You think about this amazing people and these feelings, and you're inspired to be a bioactivist. Yes, we are bioactivists with Tahitian roots. Thank you very much.